hey everyone again, welcome. I'm very excited to share this pretty much first webinar out of the series. First, a few questions to kind of get you started, get you into it. Do you know how to identify skin diseases in patients with dark skin? Do you know what to tell an MSM and what is an MSM? You just describe PrEP to and what PrEP is, what to describe. Do you know how to create a welcoming environment for neurodiverse patients? So consider these and we will answer them during this webinar, hopefully. My goal with DiverseMedEd is I started this after I noticed a lack of education in both universities and hospitals about different unique communities out there. I don't like saying the word minority because also in the future I do hope to add women into this, and as we know, women are not a minority. And also minority has some association with it, and some of these different communities are unique, are not very maybe understood or learned about, but they are not minorities, I would say. So my goal here is to provide two things: information on how to interact with these patients better and treat them. These two perspectives, how to interact and medical information, how to treat them better. Okay, a bit about me. My name is Omer again. I go by he, him. I've been 4 years in a row in camp as a logistic guy and cooking counselor. I was part of the International Medical Student Association, MIMSA, in my university mastery for 3 years in the education team. And since third year until now, I am part of Osmosis, 2 years regional lead, 1 year in Omer, an ambassador, 1.5 years marketing intern, and now I'm helping run the program of the ambassador program. So I'm a community lead for this last year. So far, around 12 to 14 even different patient categories. I call them categories not to offend anyone, just because I think it's easier to think about it, and also for us as medical people, you know, we learn a lot like in these systematic ways. So categories, the ones highlighted are the ones that we will be discussing this time. So MSM, which is men who have sex with men. And if you ever hear WSW, women who have sex with women. Not this time though. Transgender patients, dark skin patients, physical disabilities, and autistic patients. Even before DiverseMedEd and all of this, when you hear the word diversity, what's the first thing that pops into your mind? It can be medical, can be non-medical, can be any spectrum you think of. People usually might hear the word DEI, it's diversity, equity, and inclusion, or just D and I, D with that and I, diversity and inclusion. These are the common terminologies for basically what I'm discussing, what I do, part of this community where we discuss diversity, diverse people, diverse patients, diverse communities, and inclusivity, which is how to include them more, how to kind of compensate for the lack of information that's been all these years until now. Next question. This is the last one before we start with the category. What is your biggest worry when seeing a patient from a different group than yours? Also, there is no really a wrong or right answer. We are here to learn. So if you're already attending this, you are already here to learn. Language, dialect. Yeah, I actually discussed on my Instagram page about these two things. Yeah. All right, so thanks for sharing. And I hope this webinar will help you at least a little bit with some of your fears here and your questions. So the first category is MSM. As I said, MSM is men who have sex with men. So you might hear more gay, but MSM is more encompassing for men who have sex with men. So it can be a gay guy, might be bisexual, or anything in between. Thanks for joining. If you do want to help us in some way, then donating whatever you can is always welcome. It helps us keep this up. You know, we research articles. You can follow us on all social media, and I will stop sharing my screen now.